Hi, and welcome to Road to Spectacle. This is an exploration of all the terrible games I had to make in order to be able to make Spectacle. What I'll be showing you today is a game called What One Can Invent. It was made in 2008, I believe, as a part of a school assignment. This game is actually playable on newgrounds.com, and I will leave a link for that in the description for this video. So without further ado, let's begin! This is the game What One Can Invent. The game was made as an exam project in 2008, and it's based on the fairy tale What One Can Invent by Hansen. So let's start it up. So in this story you play as this poet. He's having a hard time writing anything, he's having a bit of writer's block, so he sort of shrugs and goes on to the internet, to google.com. So we can actually look up some sites. So we have The Hook, which is Furniture to Die For, this lovely deceased woman on a chair. We have Puppy Love, which is a porn site featuring aroused horses and women. And lastly, we have Writer's Block. So it just simply inquires, do you need help? And yes, we do. So now our lovely poet has actually been transported to this desolate landscape where there's a house, and there is a potato, and there are bees. So if we just scroll into the house, you see here that there's actually a woman who's talking to you, and she's telling you, what do you want? Our poet says inspiration. She then asks him, then why don't you take my smoke or my monocle, and you will experience everything anew. So you can actually take the smoke and the monocle. Now the smoke and the monocle were supposed to represent sight and sound, the smoke being sound. Why? For no obvious reason. So let's start with the smoke. Now sadly, the sound has been muted for this particular version, so you can't actually hear the fact that when you press these spuds on the potato, it'll actually make random sounds. Sounds that don't make sense with one another, but it's fine, it's good. So we can go back and we can actually pick up the monocle. So now if you look through the monocle, you'll see everything anew. So because our protagonist is suffering from writer's block, everything looks grey, dull, and particularly uninspired. But through this monocle, everything looks bright and fun and light. So if we press next, he'll just ask, what now? Which will annoy our female character, and she will say, for the love of, maybe you should try them both on at the same time. Which you do. He's a little bit annoyed by it, and then he falls into a hole, because that's what happens. So this is actually where the more gamey aspect of this particular game starts. So avoid the oncoming objects, and help him down again. So you can see here, you actually have falling objects coming closer to you at a second's rate. So now if we actually accidentally bump into one of those objects, you die. And our woman here says, he's dead. Oh well, there'll be other poets. Want to try again? Yes, we do. So if I place this right here, he should just fall without issue. So I can just tell you that this particular project was made with 2 lines of code. One that replaces the mouse with a custom cursor, and one that actually just flips from one frame to the next, so from one animation to the next. That's all there is here. So we broke him. We broke the poet. As you can see, he's a little bit twisty now, and she says, damn it, I broke another one. Oh well, now he'll just have to become a critic. Anyone can do that. So our poet has become a critic, and he's just trashing someone else's poems. So this was What One Can Invent. Stay tuned to this channel, and please subscribe if you want more of these videos. Next week I'll be coming at you with another Flash game. And please comment and like this video. Thank you very much.